right, we're back with the second half of, gosh, what are we going to call this? I mean, it's just Starvation Cheap. We're testing the system here. Our group of glorious soldiers has lost their faithful and trusty Fido robot, a Centaur bot that follows them around. However, they have gained one horse and are in the bombed
Pretty
out...
equal.
Yeah, they're in the bombed out ruins of a city. On a mission to attack an enemy command base within a former industrial training area. What do you want to do now? You're surrounded by smoking dead bodies. The sound of combat has chased any local civilians away. Anyone that lives in the buildings has, like, put up their tarps and pretends that nothing is happening kind of deal. They're waiting for you to pass.
So these guys on top of the building,
Yep. You don't have any, like, elite jetpacks.
Can they, I mean, if they climb halfway down the stairs, would that jump be safer?
I mean, that's still a 5-meter drop. That's 15 feet.
I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, no, I mean, like...
I mean, they're wearing, like, 60 pounds of military gear on them.
Well, they could drop that separately.
Oh my god. Remember that they're a recon team? And so they've literally got, like, satellite communications array and, like, fucking field emitters. Like, you suggest that, and he's on the comms, and he's like, this equipment is worth more than all of our lives. And I don't mean that in, like, an abstract way. I've seen the spreadsheets.
Right.
Well, best of luck.
I mean, can we stand on top of the horse and use its 6 feet of height plus someone's 6 feet of height plus someone hanging down?
I will
make
allow
a human
for
chain?
this. The only person that can even remotely attempt this is Ulrich by making a roll to see if you can get the horse to stay calm and not move as you bring people and equipment down. You willing to attempt this, Ulrich? Both you and the horse could be seriously injured by this.
What do I have?
Vehicle land. It's going to be your land vehicle.
What can I put a stat to that too?
Yeah, it's going to be your strength for sure.
Can I aid in this?
All right.
You don't have vehicle land. I mean, maybe you do. Do you have vehicle land? Have you trained in the esoteric art of driving cars
but like
and horses?
With like passing to the gear and stuff, I can catch.
The important part here isn't like bringing the gear down; it's keeping the horse in place while he's standing on top of it, helping people down. I have no doubt that you guys can like catch things and do stuff. The problem here is that you are using the horse to facilitate this.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to find some rope and come back for you.
If only we had 60 feet of rope. It's ridiculous. Why didn't we think to pack it? Everyone knows you never go out on a good military squad outing without 60 feet of rope and a 10-foot pole. It says so.
Fido might have had some, but it was destroyed when he was.
This is a housing development, right?
It is a housing development.
People sleep on stuff here, right?
Yep.
You want to make a rope out of bed sheets?
Yes, that, and I want to stack up a bunch of bedding.
Okay, so to be clear, you want to raid the local houses in the area, like.
I mean, there's still people like actively living there.
We'll give it back.
I'm okay. So, I want to be clear that this is literally like Apocalypse Iraq. You're going door to door with civilian insurgents who might not like you and possibly could be armed.
Yeah, I'm gonna veto this as the commanding officer.
We could just shoot him.
No. Part of our objective here is to minimize civilian casualties.
I thought we were trying to not get any of the students killed. These people aren't the students.
Technically true.
Besides, we're not exactly here to win. We're not exactly here to win hearts and minds, you know.
I think you're paying too much attention to the letter of the orders and not the spirit of them.
All right. See.
Come on, Uruk. You willing to give it a shot?
So, can you remind me, like, for Orlick and Horse, like, with the, what am I doing again? I'm just like,
Ulrich and the horse.
All right.
You are standing on top of the horse and accepting packages of equipment and people. Like, the horse is standing underneath the sawed-off emergency staircase. You're standing on top of it and helping people and things down.
Mm-hmm.
What about Fido? I don't suppose Fido had any rope inside of its cargo compartments.
I mean, Fido was set on fire by random shelling. You guys fired a blast of heavy cutter automatic fire at dudes who were literally beating Fido to death. Fido's gone, man.
Any rope that he may have had has been destroyed.
It's on fire, as is half of Fido.
Poor Fido.
Are you doing this, Ulrich? Are you standing on top of the horse? He's going back and forth. He doesn't know whether he wants to do it.
All right, I'll do it.
He wants to be a space marine for the Emperor, and he is too dignified to stand on a horse.
I'll do it.
All right, roll it. Vehicle land plus strength.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Nice.
Listen, dude, this is what happens. Halfway through the process, you whistle and the horse gets up on his back legs, and you realize it's like a genetically engineered super horse. This horse stays perfectly still, and you're almost all the way up there. You get everybody down. Like, people are going to be talking about this for years to come. They've never seen a fucking horse whisperer this good. The horse is like a statue when you talk to it. You're like, stay still, Silver. All right, I've got you, guy above me. Yeah.
Amazing.
Man, he's gonna want to take that thing home with him now.
Yeah, he is.
I wanna point out that in the book, 13 is listed as being able to take an alien bath attachment and turn it into a deadly weapon. So
yeah,
this is an overwhelming success.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah, Silver's the
I
super
knew you
horse.
could do it, Ulrich.
Oh yeah, this is me and the horse. We were meant to be, especially after I killed its owner. Wait, or was that you? I don't matter. I shot them all.
All right.
See, I told you, Corporal. You gonna want to keep that damn thing.
So
Wanting
the
to bring
recon
a
group
horse on a
leader,
spaceship.
you get him down, and he's just like, "All right, we got to get out of here, Ricky Tick. Thank you guys so much, and you have a good day. We're just going to head for the bridge over there."
Luckily, we've re-implemented the bridge, as you may have noticed.
Yep.
Blown out.
Recon squad. Yep, we noticed.
Your recon squad. We're looking for someone.
Ooh, that's a good question for him, actually.
I guess we would at least have a description of this person or their name.
Yep,
or
you're
something.
looking for the civilian trader. He says, well, about 2 kilometers south of the city, past the broken water main, the water facility, the control facility, is sunk into the ground in order to prevent it from being hit by surface orbital bombardment. They use it as a secret training facility where they are practicing interrogation, covert operations. What that even means for people who use axes, I don't know, but they're probably stripping his flesh off and flaying him unto death. So I expect it to be a torture dungeon down there.
Good to know.
Sounds pleasant. You boys gonna hang at our insert? Why don't you boys hang at our insertion point for a while? If we can find him, we'll
You're
send
saying
him
that
our
he's
way.
already turned away. He's like, we're going to need immediate evac at the exfiltration point. Roger that, Thunderbird. We are on our way out. Thank you so much.
It's fine.
He turns back to Michael and says, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, next time I ain't gonna save your ass.
What? What are you talking about?
Need your help with something, but no, you just want to get on out of here as quick as possible.
Yeah,
I see how it is.
We've
I
been
see how it
here
is.
for,
yeah,
he's
I
just
see how it
like,
is.
we've been here for weeks, man. I haven't even taken a bath. Let me tell
yeah,
you
you've been
about
here for a week.
Slap on Michael's shoulder.
Couple more hours ain't gonna hurt you none.
That's enough, man.
He
Let him
holds
go.
his pistol up to you and is like, I have 9 bullets left. When was the last time you had 9 bullets left? This isn't even a laser weapon. This is my grandfather's service pistol.
See, that's your first mistake right there.
Michael,
I ran out of my laser weapon. We've killed so many people.
Private Nikita, you're out of line.
Just saying he's got 9 bullets, he could kill 9 more.
He's just like, you're insane, man.
Come on. We're gonna get those people out of the stadium.
All right, yeah, let's go.
They take a jog off, and they're all just like, that was Nakata,
Kind of like
right?
walking backwards and just...
The dude literally grabs his crotch area, and he's just like, I haven't washed this in a week. I mean, I watched Black Hawk Down like a dozen times. I know that they can get grungy like that. Yeah, they trot across the bridge in the background while you guys, shoulder your weapons and make your way to the street with the maintenance tunnel. You can see the Colosseum in the distance, so you have a choice. You can approach overland and definitely be spotted. Like, it is a clear path from there. Or you can try to run out, get down into the maintenance tunnel, and hope that it goes to the stadium. You're still receiving a broadcast from the Golden City troops, asking for immediate support and evac.
Can we respond on the line?
Yep.
We're coming in. Do you know if that service tunnel makes it into the stadium?
So it takes a few seconds for a response, and then it's like, yes, hello. This is the Golden City Patrol number 42. The maintenance tunnel you are asking about does connect to the stadium.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Do you say that?
I think I not with my finger on the button, but like out loud to everybody else.
I was just like,
How long can you hold out?
Yes. How long can we hold out? I believe we can hold this position here for several more hours. After that, we will be out of energy and ammunition. Our demise will be imminent.
I think they just sound weird. Did we actually talk to any of the Golden City people before we
your
when we accepted the
squaddies
mission?
have not,
no?
Your brass have.
Gotcha.
So they're vaguely like Vietnamese, East Asian ethnic background.
Out of character, Safang, you still have your general boon.
Yeah, that only works if we actually see the
we
enemy.
can see them. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta see
Dang
them.
it! All right, you're right. Never mind.
I was already thinking about that, but yeah, good. Yeah, we gotta see.
All right, let's get in the maintenance tunnel. But be prepared.
I really just want to have that song play. Do 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 do. Wah do wah. I know that your powers of perception. Can everyone make a luck save real quick?
I was going to say we should. What I was intending there was we're going to say yes. We'll go into the tunnel and then not go into the tunnel.
Ooh, all right. Interesting thought.
Because they sound weird. So say one thing, do another.
The problem is that there's no clear path that we can approach without being seen except the tunnel.
That's fun. It's a bunch of Neanderthals with twigs and sticks.
Okay.
So are we there at the maintenance tunnel yet, or are we just at the entrance?
No, you're not there yet.
We're still like in the main city part.
Whether you're gonna run for the tunnel.
So we can either go overland or go into what is possibly a trap.
Murder hole.
Murder hole.
To me, I don't really exactly like going to a murder hole if I'm going to get killed myself. But if they get into a murder hole and I get to shoot all of them and they all dead, I'm okay with that.
If we approach overland, we're still looking at a pretty wide area they can shoot us from.
So it's either they pick up our corpses like bloody birds, or we go and find a dark and scream like hell, like bats.
All right. I'm going to take your suggestion this time. I'll let them know we're on our way through the tunnel, but we'll come overland.
Or we could just tell them that we're not coming, but we go to that tunnel, and I could just take this and a pat to the gun and shoot into that tunnel and hopefully hit something. I have a lot of ammo. Always be prepared. Continue that song.
So I like going through the tunnel better than not going through the tunnel, but I like going through the tunnel better than not.
You can't ride the horse through the tunnel, by the way. It's not that.
What? We can't take the horse?
You can take the horse. You
can't
go
overland.
Ride the horse.
Okay, we can still take the horse.
Yes, you can lead the horse through the tunnel, but you can't ride him through the tunnel. Like the tunnel's only like 8 feet tall. It's a maintenance tunnel. It's not meant for.
That's an excellent idea. We could use the meat shield.
The problem is your cannon makes a lot of noise. If that's not a trap, it'll certainly alert them to our presence.
Oh, what do you want to do then?
Well, sound doesn't exactly travel too well through ground.
It does through tunnels, though.
Does it? He just scratching his head. You're like,
Can I roll tactics to see which may be a better option?
Yep.
I can aid in that.
Excellent.
I want to aid in that.
Roll the aid first.
Fantastic.
It's intelligence.
like, are we doing
I'm
this?
actually quite good at tactics.
So, are you doing the tactics for the tunnel? Because I wanted to.
You're doing tactics overall to decide what's the best plan.
Okay.
Because I know what the best plan is here.
So I'm guessing this would be intelligence or wisdom.
Yep. You need a 7 or higher in order to give a +1 on to Bala.
Oh my god. Nope.
There's
Your
no
advice is
+4
awful.
Bala.
You're literally like, listen, I'm the greatest at tactics. I'm the greatest tactician that's ever lived. We should go across the land, running straight forward at high speed. You'll never see it coming.
Yelling the whole way.
All right.
Full on
Does this give me do I have to take a
arms.
penalty here, or can I
No,
just
you
ignore?
don't take a penalty. You just ignore the
I just don't get the assist. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
6.
These rolls.
Something about the transmission bothers you, but you do think the tunnel. I mean, it's underground. It's a decent plan.
All right. Strategically, the tunnel is the best bet. Let's go.
All right, you dash out of the city, several dozen meters. The street has cracked and fell in from a shot, and you enter into a Fallout 3 style maintenance tunnel with steel piping everywhere and strange writing written in the advanced TL5 language of the Golden City. It's like super English. It's meant to be viewed in 3 dimensions, so it's like holographic. Each letter is like a QR code, basically, that is in 3 dimensions. So you got to like view it from an angle, and you're like, oh man, that's really dense. You're like, that's one letter, and they're like, that's an entire sentence, buddy. You take the tunnel down, and as you climb into the arena, it's no surprise that when you open the last door that leads out to the Coliseum, there's like 3 axes that immediately hit the door as you open it, like, and you hear a bunch of yelling.
It was a trap.
There's guys that
nailed it.
Riflemen forward, grenadiers forward, hold them in place. What do you guys want to do? Like, you're in an incredibly long straight tunnel with no cover, and there are people in front of you who know that you're about to come out and are going to try to flush you out with grenades.
Grenada launcher.
You want to fire a grenade out?
Yep.
Okay. So you're standing your ground.
I am going to pull a wee back. I put the horse way along the side so it doesn't get shot at. Set up the heavy gun.
There's literally nowhere to hide.
Well, just for
It's
the horse
just
way
in the
back.
back.
Okay, the
Oh, yeah,
horse
just
is
in the
behind
back.
you. You like get the horse. You're like, stay behind me. Keep your head down, Mr. President.
Exactly. I'm like, get down, buddy, get down. So I just set up the heavy gun. So as soon as he pushes that door out and just launches a grenade and pulls back in, I just be like, after you launch a goddamn bomb, let me shoot like hell through the door.
Yeah, can we shut the door again?
Yes.
And then
I feel like we should roll initiative to see what order these things happen in.
Okay.
how thick is this door? Like,
so it's made out of TL5 level components. It's not how thick the thing is. I mean, it's probably like fraction of a millimeter thick, but it just took 3 axes without breaking.
because I think like lob that grenade out, slam the door shut, get behind the big fat gun, and let him fucking shoot through it.
Sofeng, have you ever seen Community?
No, but I do know of a character, and he likes to go, ha, gay. That guy.
Yeah, that guy. Chang,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Chang. You want some Chang with
So
that?
yeah,
You need
exactly.
some Chang?
In the
Like some
paintball
Chang.
episode with Chang, he has a repeating automatic paintball gun
Oh.
that he shows off, and I feel like that's what you did. He like pulls a cover off it at the end of the episode, and some like Chinese poem begins playing, and he's like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I feel like that's what you're about to do with your heavy rifle. Rifleman pair, and
That a heavy cutter.
Extent of X-Men. All right, you guys roll initiative. We'll see where you stand. If you stand for nothing, Burr, what do you fall for? Let's see. Nakata is 9. Oh, you guys did roll initiative. Never mind. Ulrich is 2. Don't pay attention to me. And Bala is 7. All right, Michael, you are up first.
Yeah, grenade launcher right into the largest cluster of enemies.
All right, you're gonna fire at the Sextant of Axemen. They are AC 7, but you have a advanced TL4 grenade launcher, so you roll AC 9.
9. 9. Let's see. Other modifier. So this is.
So you pull this grenade launcher up, and it's literally like shadow running you. It's like telling you where the optimal bounce point is. Predictive algorithms are choosing the target it thinks you'll like because it's been with you for so long. The fuse is set to like perfectly go off over their head. It's like radaring around the corner, echolocation, all sorts of shit. You're just like, I know where everyone is. Good dunk.
Oh my god!
Wow. Yep, it misses. You fire it around the corner. Like one guy with the axe like jumps in front of the others.
Can't hit nothing.
Baseballs the fuse away, and it just goes flying into the air and immediately poof, explodes over their head, dealing no damage but looking amazing.
You need to be better at role-playing games.
Is there anything else you want to do? You technically have a move. You could shut the door if you wanted to.
Yeah, but people behind me need to go. Is there cover outside of the?
Yes, there's cover everywhere. It's an arena that you're going on into. You're literally.
I'm going to clear the doorway and move to cover.
Okay, you clear the doorway. It's like a 30-tier stadium with seats. As you get out into the way, there's like 6 axemen who are waiting with shields and axes to like push you back, but you dodge to the side of them and get behind some stadium seats and just like pop up like, ha, grenade launcher. Has
Brilliant.
Sid failed all his rolls so far? I think so.
Yes, I have.
Yes, he has. Including the stealth roll that
Yeah,
got them
yeah.
discovered. Bala, it's up now for you. Bala, the shot
I am going to the grenades are gonna be the most damage if they make it down this hall.
Probably.
So I want to shoot one of those grenadiers, and then I'm gonna close the door.
All right, so you're like popping around the corner, shooting one. Okay. AC
Burst
is
fire.
5.
Yeah, we're gonna burst fire.
Okay.
I highly recommend it.
Yes, it is good. AC is 5.
Yep.
Because if one bullet is good, 3 are better.
Many bullets.
Boop.
I learned that one myself.
So when you pop around the corner, these 2 grenadiers are using TL3 grenade launchers. They're wearing woven body armor, and they look like everything they have is like surplus from another planet. And you pop around and you shoot a guy. Roll for damage. He's
9.
super dead.
Sweet.
You let loose with the spray. He like pops up. You see he's about to fire off his noob tube, and you just smoke him, and he's like, "Ah!" The gun goes flying off.
I'm gonna slam the door shut and then get behind Ulrich.
Okay. Grenadier number 2 is gonna fire at the door with the intent to destroy it. If he hits the door, he will definitely destroy it. Yes, he does.
Dang.
So the grenadier like sends one flying up 4 flights of steps. It hits into the door and explodes the door outwardly. The door goes flying past Bala and Ulrich, and it almost hits the horse. Like the horse.
Oh, that's me horse.
The horse has moved lengthwise rather than widthwise, and the door just goes flying past it. The door is on fire. It's super Michael Bay. Like clearly someone has taken a rope attached to the door and is pulling it down the hallway. The Axemen are going to just surround Michael and begin beating him to death with their axes. They're using round wooden shields, and they're all running up. They're like leaping over the seats like angry sports fans, and they're going to use their shields to like hit you and then axe you over them. So this is going to be really bad. There's a pretty good chance you're going to die from this. They have a +2 to hit. What's your AC? Is 5?
Yep.
All right, 60-20s. They need a 13 to hit.
Oh God!
Wow, no, you're super dead.
Damn,
you're gonna get hit.
You're
for
so dead.
D6.
Doesn't matter.
Times.
I have 5 hit points,
And you got hit 5 times.
So there's no way that I don't go down.
Yup. Like this. I feel like Michael is sitting here, and he's like watching these dudes in like loincloths and t-shirts, like keep leaping over with these axes, with like leather thongs tying a piece of stone to it, and he's just thinking like, we have all this advanced technology. How can we not beat these guys? And then like, wham, wham, they just keep slamming into your head.
I was going to say, I'm probably looking at my grenade launcher and notice a button that says press to engage laser targeting. Like, oh, dink.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I got a last patch for you.
I have last patches.
No, he's dead. Like, last patches don't work if you take -10 damage, and he is super duper dead.
I mean, that's why I closed the door and killed one of those grenadiers, because
So the good news is that I think I mentioned it but didn't hold you guys to it, that you should have a second character ready. You will find a random soldier somewhere on the battlefield. He'll probably look exactly like Michael. I mean, it's XCOM, right? You'll literally just find the next random soldier. Then you'll be like, all right, soldier, you're undergoing gender change, facial reconstruction, your nationality and voice are changing, and you're going to wear these giant Commodore sunglasses. Welcome back, Michael Nakama number 2. It's exactly what's
It's like
happening.
Clone Wars.
Yep. I mean, you'll find another Michael Nakata in a closet somewhere, Left 4 Dead style.
I was about to say that. Left 4 Dead Vermintide. Hey, we just found another person of him right here. He's just all tied up somehow. And he has weapons on him.
Ulrich, the door is closed. You can hear Michael call out for help.
The door blew off, didn't it?
Oh, right. You can see around the corner that
so
Michael
I can see everybody.
They've beheaded Michael and are holding his head out towards you, and they're just like, "You're next!"
All right, so I see everybody, right? Suppressive fire!
They are... Okay, so they're not all together. If you want to suppressive fire the 6 axemen, you definitely can. There are 2 riflemen who are on the other side of the stadium sniping with laser rifles.
Oh, the Grenadiers and riflemen aren't together?
No. All 3 groups were in different positions, which is why they're acting on different initiatives.
Right. So the axemen, they can literally close the distance on their turn, basically.
Yes, they're the only ones who can get into melee with you, which makes sense because they're the only ones who want to melee with you.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm taking out those guys because that's bad.
Which ones?
The axemen. Because
all right, yeah, okay. You want to suppressive fire the axemen? Great.
Try to kill all of them.
All 6 of them are gonna roll to see if they can make their luck save. It looks like 1, 2 of them did. All right, yeah, you kill all the other ones. You literally go around the corner and like, wah, da, 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 da. You kill all but 2 people. The remaining 2 are like holding their shields up, and one of them probably has like a perfect half moon cut out of it by a plasma weapon, and he's just looking at it and he's like, "Holy shit!"
Perfect.
And after I turn around the corner, I go back to where I was.
Let's see here. Sexton of Axemen is now 2 Axemen. Ulrich is gone. The riflemen are going to shoot at the guy with the heavy weapon. They're definitely gonna shoot you.
Oh.
What's your AC?
It easy 5.
3, 5, so 8 with burst. It becomes 10. 2d20, and they need a 10 or higher to hit. All right, so a spray of lasers go down the corridor, and one of them catches you in the arm as you're like getting back around behind the door again. And you take a d10 plus 2. You could conceivably die from this.
No, I could die from that. I don't think he's... I think he has more...
Take 3 points of damage. You are a warrior. You can technically negate the damage. You can say, I don't take that. If you want to. It's once per session.
I live from this, or should I pocket it?
I mean, you could literally take an orbital bombardment for 60 damage down the line and walk away from it alive.
I'll take that hit.
It says once per fight.
Once per fight?
Once per fight?
Well, that's really good.
Unfortunately, Sid, even if you had used that on the one that did the most damage, you still would be super dead.
I'd still be dead.
So, no, that's exactly what I'm saying.
That's why I didn't bring it up.
All right,
like,
well, since it's once per fight, I'll just not take that damage.
All right, yeah. So the lasers hit you, and then time reverses. The guy shoots again, and this time you like see it coming, and you like shadow shuffle sideways. You're like with your warrior reflexes. Perfect. That's their turn. Michael is dead. Bala.
I'm gonna take out the other grenadier because that'll hit both of us.
Deadly.
So
Yes.
Let's take care of this.
All right,
Let's just take care of this. And their AC is still 5.
AC is 5.
Hakidoke. Oh, I missed.
You shoot around the corner. He's like running, crouched, and you like slice through several seats near him that begin melting. He immediately like goes into a dive roll, slides out into the not the alleyway. What do you call the staircase in stadiums?
A staircase?
Sure, staircase. He slides into the staircase area that looks right at the maintenance tunnel, and boop, tries to send one like up. Hit the top of the door like 3-point down and land in between the both of you.
Well, I want to. So real quick.
Yep.
Is there actually a Golden City troops in the middle of the stadium?
There is. I'm sorry, I didn't have a chance to describe it. There is a Halo type shield, and there are like 6 guys who have deployed like foam barricades. You've seen these before. They're super rare because they're TL5, but it's literally like a tiny capsule, Dragon Ball style. You throw it out there and it literally like becomes a small fortress that you can like get up behind. It's got little holsters for all your guns and stuff. They've set several of these up in a circle inside of a shield, and they're like randomly firing outwardly. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. They're not aiming at anyone in particular, and they have no interest in your fight. They're literally ignoring it.
So I think that being stuck in the hallway, especially with the Grenadier still out there, is not a good plan. So I'm going to run the opposite direction of those Axemen. There's only 2 of them left.
Yep.
I'm not going to get surrounded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go the other way.
If you are split, I think that the Grenadier is going to keep firing into the hallway because he doesn't know how many people there are, but he does know that they're all going to be bunched up. So your AC is 5. He's shooting at +2. So it's +7. Nope. He has to roll for the miss. Okay.
Who does it
Here's
hit?
what happens. He is slid out into the stairwell. He fires it up. It is gonna go in the room. It looks like it's gonna go in the room. Definitely gonna go in the room. Hits the top of the doorway and starts bouncing down the stairs back towards him. And he's like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" And he gets up and like rolls behind something. Poof. The Axemen are like blown back from this explosion. Everything that's outside the doorway has been annihilated. Like the pile of corpses, Nakata's body, several of the seats have all been eliminated by this rogue grenade.
Man, a perfectly good grenade launcher there.
The 2 remaining Axemen are going
barely
to
used.
run around the corner and engage with Ulrich. +5, +2. Okay. They're rolling at 7s as well. They go back to back. Oh, Snow! No,
Oh,
Solvay,
shit.
no!
One of them hits.
They go through together. The first guy like stumbles when he sees the horse, and he's like, "Silver, is that you?" And his axe goes wide. The second guy's like, "Silver, you killed Silver's rider. That's my brother!" And does like a hugely wide axe swing, completely unable to avoid it, and goes right for your head. It's a D6.
What will it be?
Oh shit, dude. Oh shit.
Let me check my Let me check my HP.
I think it kills you.
I think you have 6 HP.
I rolled a D8. Where is my HP? I don't think I rolled my HP.
I mean, roll it now, buddy.
Oh God.
Yep. Everything revolves on you getting a 7 or an 8.
Oh dear God! Nope. I'm dead.
Oh!
Oh! You actually would have died from that hit earlier if you hadn't blocked it. Yeah. This guy hits you and you go down. You're going to need a Lazarus patch from someone, and the only person who had one in your squad, well, I guess Fido had some, but also Michael just got blown up.
Well, I have some.
Sofang's character has one.
Oh, there you go. Well, I mean, if Bala gets done fighting through the city, we'll wait for your backup character to arrive. Ulrich is down, and both riflemen are going to open fire on Kelsa now.
Yeah, I'm dead, probably.
There you have +3, +2, +5, twice. Yup, you're gonna get torn apart. D10 +2.
I literally cannot survive that because I only have 3 hit points, and I can, even if you rolled a 1, I can kill, I can nix one of them, but I'm dead.
Your squad gets torn apart by this.
Welp.
I feel
and
like
the horse lives.
Flashback to an image of 3 people riding down
so
in drop pods.
I want to tell you, we're gonna go back to the war turns so that we see how this battle turned out for an overall. But that distress call was a fake distress call. I want to explain to you what happened. The Golden City deployed that there in order to draw troops to that location, and then we're gonna artillery strike it to kill everyone that gathered there. It was a AI with a holo projector. That's why it sounded weird, because it wasn't used to dealing with someone intelligent enough to talk back to it, and had to quickly come up with a plan. And if you'd rolled well on your tactics, you would have been like, wait a second, this is so dumb. We don't need to go anywhere near there. That's clearly a trap.
Yeah, I was concerned it was probably a trap, but and we could have gone down and saved our secondary objective, but
if you had succeeded, you would have gotten an FEP out of it, the Field Emitter Panoply, which is a shield.
Pretty fucking sweet.
Yes, Field Emitter Panoply means you can't be harmed by TL3 or lower weaponry, so literally someone could throw an axe at you, and it'll just get Darth Vadered away.
I mean, out of character, I said
super good.
Hole, but hey, it was good.
Yeah.
So if we were playing this in full, we would technically have a backup squad show up. But because I'm not sure you're going to complete your objective by the end, I want to show you what a war turn looks like.
Yeah.
So we're about to do a lot of rolling. Prepare yourself for trouble, and then make it double. If you've got your Starvation Cheap books out, it's page 67. So each side activates their units and attacks a vital. They attack 2 points. The enemy is defending, so I'm rolling against you. Once it's time to dice out for resolution, each side rolls 2d6 and adds the strength of the units involved and their tech level to each side of the fight. If a vital point is undefended, roll a d6 in most cases, 2d6 if it's a military strong point. So, you guys, we're going to resolve your point first. You are rolling 2d6. I am rolling 1d6 for defense, and you failed. So, you're going to affect the dice. Let's see how badly. Pretty badly.
You know what's reminding me of, AP? You told me about the Imperial Guardsmen dudes who would lock themselves for a month to play a game.
Oh, yeah. What was that called? The All Imperial Guardsmen Party.
Yeah.
They, once a month, they spend 72 hours. They spend Friday to Sunday locked in a room playing 12 hours a day of Dark Heresy.
Yep.
And then they post their green text afterwards to the All Imperial Guardsmen Party website. It's amazing. They haven't done it in a really long time.
Yeah.
But it's
like one of their wives basically just records everything, right? And types it.
Yep. She's a member of the party. So,
oh God.
Yep. She fights with them.
The whole lot of them. That's cool.
Let's see here. Okay. So let's start with your side. Your PC party has failed to accomplish any of their oh shit, no, you saved the recon group. All right, not bad. That's gonna shift it.
We did.
Your if you accomplished the secondary objective, blah blah blah. Your roll's not moved at all. You accomplished one secondary, but did not complete all, and you did not complete your main. I am rolling 1d6 for the defense against you. You guys are rolling 2d6 plus your score. Your unit score is, man, this is so blah blah blah.
Spreadsheets.
Well, yeah, spreadsheets. What's your unit strength? 9 plus attack level 4 is 13. You have a battalion power of 13. You're rolling 2d6 plus 13, and I'm just rolling a 1d6. Who would like to roll?
I feel like we can't lose this.
It's pretty well decided you're going to do really good.
I'll roll it. So 1d6. So I'm rolling
2d6 plus 13.
2d6 plus 13.
You beat me by 14 points. The winning unit takes no damage. The loser takes 1d10 steps of damage. You completely overwhelm this camp. Your battalion savages this place and sets it on fire, destroying it completely. Now we're going to roll for the other units. And this is going to be much stranger rolls. It's going to be the same roll both times because both units are perfectly matched. Let's see here. They are rolling a brigade at power 1 with TL5, but they have 8. Is that right? Yes, they're power 8. They're power 8, and you guys are power 16. Okay. Yep, that seems right. Okay, so you guys are rolling 2d6 plus 8, and I'm rolling 2d6 plus 16. See which side wins.
Sid, you want to try and get that good successful roll for once?
Yeah, I was gonna give it to you.
Okay, so we're rolling 2d6 plus 8.
Yep.
No, I friggin' fail miserably.
A 10-step. Okay. They take no damage. So what happens is the shield generator is attacked by 10 million troops. I'm sorry, 5 million troops. And they manage to overcome the enemy, and the enemy, in this case, being the Golden City's troops, takes 6 steps of damage. So each troop level, for instance, you guys are a battalion, has 4 steps. You start at fresh, and then it goes different levels. I feel like I should have this ready. I'll get there. Don't worry. Uh-oh. Can you guys talk about something entertaining while I look this up?
Oh, sure.
I feel like I really have to sell out very hard here.
Yeah, let's.
So yeah, about those rolls.
Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, you could have rolled better. I mean, obviously
they couldn't have rolled worse.
Hey, the greatest roll of all is that awesome horse. Okay.
I mean, that's true. That was hands down the most awesome that you could have done. And
what are you gonna do with a horse on a spaceship?
I don't know. That's a very good question. What things do with horse on a spaceship?
It's a good thing we never found out.
I don't know.
It would have been really awkward.
Hi-ho Silver, away! I just want to play another squad and just find the same horse. Be like, you is a beautiful thing. I'm gonna name you Silver.
Oh man, it's like the recurring character. We keep getting control of Silver, and then the entire squad dying.
It's on a different planet. Silver just shows up.
Over and over again.
This cosmic being, no one knows what it truly is.
So
Silver's really an ancient Chandelian.
So units have 2 levels of condition. The first is how big a unit is. For instance, whether it's the smallest unit possible, like yours is a battalion, or the largest unit possible, which is what the enemy's attacking with, a theater, which is like 5 million dudes. They have also a condition, which is fresh, ready, bloodied, and crippled. If you take another step after you're crippled, you become a fresh unit at the next level down. You've lost so many dudes that you're leveled down. So these guys are going to drop to a ready unit of a lower size. And I think they're a battalion, in which case they're completely destroyed. Let's see here. No, they're a brigade. All right. So let's see what they drop down to. No. This is really bad. They get their asses kicked hugely, by the way.
Yeah, they can kind of gather.
And the other forces, the enemy, the 5 million, don't even take enough. They like lose like 10,000 dudes. Man, I'm having trouble finding this unit size thing. Battalion. Okay. Brigade drops to a battalion. Holy shit, that's really bad. They lost 4,500 people.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they dropped to a battalion. And they lose a shit ton of combat effectiveness, and they are now fresh and ready. Okay, let's roll for Malleus. Same deal. They're facing the army of the Sedai over the will of the people. This is a fight that's happening just outside the city now that the shield generator's down. The two armies are clashing. And it's an intentional psychological attack to be like, look, we're going to kill your people, and you'll die too if you don't surrender your technology to us. Let's roll. 23.
Oh, is this me again?
Yep.
Same thing, 2d6 plus 8?
Yep. Okay, much closer. That is a 5-point difference. 67. 5-point difference. The winner takes 1d2 steps of damage, and the loser takes 1d6. So you guys roll a d6 to see how much your allies take. Flip a coin real quick. I take 1 step of damage, so the army of the Sedai drops from fresh to ready. You also drop. They're still a brigade, and they drop to bloodied. Okay, so that goes a lot better. They don't capture the victory point. Neither side loses the shield generator or the will of the people. Both sides are quite hurt, but you guys completely crush your objective. If you manage to take out the other 7 objectives, you will get paid your contract amount. Now,
Perfect.
At the end of every session, we do the war turn again. So each session is, you open with the mission from, well, let's put it this way. At the end of the session, you start a war turn and you say, these people are going to attack here. So the GM has time next time to say, here's the mission for the place you're attacking.
Right.
Hopefully that makes sense. And then at the end of that mission, you do another war turn. So let's do that now. I, as the bad guys, make my decision first, and I know exactly what they're going to do.
So basically what we should be doing with Winter's Edge.
Kingdom turn.
Yeah, kingdom turn. You're getting kingdom turned right now. Your allies are putting both of their units in your hands. Their Xenos Battalion and Malleus Brigade. They're going to let you decide what to do with them. Their high commander's like, listen, we don't know what we're doing. We're losing. We need help.
Good.
Trust in us. We know what we're doing.
What are you doing? So you need to pick for 3 units. You need to pick for the Focused Objectives Force, which is currently completely fresh. The Xenos Battalion, which is not as strong as it used to be, and the Malleus Brigade. Are they attempting to remain on defense and pick off attacks? Are they going on offense, or are they going to attempt to recover from their wounds?
Maybe put those ones that got hurt onto recovery.
Both of their units have gotten hurt.
The one that got hurt worse.
They're technically both at the same level of hurtness.
I think she means the one that got shrunk, but
the shrunk one can't regrow until the war's over.
Gotcha. So they're both technically the same level now.
They're both battalions that are ready. I'm sorry, they're both at ready status.
Which means they're like not taking any penalties if they go in?
That's correct. I mean,
okay.
You don't take penalties when you go in. You just get shredded when you drop.
Okay. I mean, we definitely should be on the attack, but if we leave points undefended, they're just gonna get wiped.
Yeah, they have gigantic, massive armies that do exactly that.
So I think we definitely need to have at least one of them on a defense. Can we put both of them on the same defense point?
So when you choose to defend, you don't have to pick what you're defending. You just say, we're going on defense, and when the enemy assigns things, if the enemy assigns something to attack, you can say, I'm going to put, it's like magic cards. You get to pick where you put your defenders, and you don't have to do that until they attack. It's like magic cards. Holy shit, I'm so old.
No, I got you. Like that made total sense. I'm also old, so it's okay.
So I think we
red
should
and
maintain
green.
those 2 units on defense and keep the unit that we brought on attack.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
What point do you want to attack? What do you think's a good point to put in our next insertion?
What choices do
I
we
think
have
the
again?
military transit point.
The transit point?
Good idea.
Okay, you're gonna hit the area outside the lust pits where all the armies gather up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing? You're putting Xenos and Malleus on defense?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I reveal my trap cards. The Band of the Red Hand is attacking the shield generator again, and the Army of the Seti is attacking the Will of the People. And you are dispatching. You're in your XCOM ready shuttle with your new squad heading towards the military transit point.
Firebrand on the way.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. That's where we wrap up the session. I would like to hear feedback from you. I know that sounds kind of demanding. This was Stars Without Numbers, and it was very combat heavy. And like Stars Without Numbers, combat goes very much against first level people.
It's
Paper combat.
super deadly. Super duper deadly.
I was curious why you guys didn't call in any of your boons.
I did.
I meant your infantry and artillery support.
I forgot that we had that option.
Yeah.
I thought that was a boon for one of the other people's officers. I didn't know.
No, those anyone in your unit can call them in. You can be like, we need some goddamn air support.
So we could have
I didn't know that. I thought it was up to them to call it.
No,
Otherwise, I would have.
Yep.
No, I just totally forgot it was an option.
I'll be more clear about that next time. Of course, Rich is going to be in the next party.
AP, can I put forward visually wise? Because I'm looking at the map and everything. I'm glued to it and then looking at you guys. If there's a token, or I don't know, again, simple, easy dumps do it for people like me. If there's a little place here's what you guys have for resources that I can use that can help you. It'd be like, hey guys, we got this thing, point and ping, and then they'll be like, oh hey, we can call it artillery.
Interesting.
That would definitely help because then
So would I be able to call in one of their boons?
No, but the artillery support boon and the infantry support boon are anybody can call that in.
They're on the mercenary unit level. Yes, anyone can call that in.
Okay. So
it's
so
like
you want physical representations of boons.
Yeah, that would definitely help because then a lot of what we're being told, what we're going through, it's a lot of in here.
I know there's a lot going up here.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of handouts.
Well,
but
I think we should remember to put it on character sheets, reminder of special abilities, just like with any other D&D campaign, Lord Tithus is a favorite soul sorcerer. I remember that he has a 2d4 that he can roll for attack or saving throws if he fails.
Oh, definitely. On a character.
That's just something you have to. That's just something we should write down to keep track of.
Yeah, and in this particular situation, in this particular case, it's a whole new mechanic and I used my personal boon early on, and then I totally forgot that I had access to the other two. Because I was like, oh well, I used my boon, done.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I only had my boon, but the first combat we did went well. Whereas with at this point, seeing them in there, I didn't think it was really gonna help because obviously they were gonna come and kill us. So it was useless part to call it in for that.
But you can always call in that posthumous artillery strike, right?
Yeah.
So fuck you.
The dying gasp.
Yeah.
But besides writing on a character sheet, it doesn't hurt to have extra physical representation.
All right, got it.
It's like shiny button.
Yep, definitely a great idea that I'm gonna absolutely take.
It's fun.
I'm glad you had fun. I
would have been a lot more fun if I didn't fail every single roll.
I know. Shit.
You did fail a lot of rolls.
You did really good on that last roll for the war. I know you didn't match them, but there was no chance. There's
of actually
8-point difference in the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So interestingly, another strategy that you guys could have used would have been to remain on defense as well, and then assign yourself to one of the ongoing battles to try to shift the tide.
Oh, we could have done that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We could have done that.
Or you could have just sat out of the war entirely and hope that your side won and then collect your pay. But
That's
That would've been super shifty.
that's super shady. That's super shady.
I was actually gonna say let's hold up somewhere, and then when something comes by, we shoot it. But that's just,
I mean,
So,
that's
yeah,
that's a very soldierish thing to do, to just like bunker up somewhere and wait for someone. That's what you guys
I mean,
did.
that would be if we were on defense, and you know, maybe we should have done that, but
Softbank's like, listen, I really want to play Fortnite, but in Stars Without Numbers.
I need some more traps and walls, quick. My blueprints and schematics and pencil. Magically make a wall.
perfect.
Hey, that would work. But the capsule barricades were pretty nice. That beat some Naruto jutsu pretty quick. Oh, bam! Steep! Sweet.
Okay. Well, Rich, Kelsa, any other feedback?
no, it's good. I like it.
It was good.
It works really well.
I had a good time. I enjoyed dying.
Not many people say that.
It was an epic death, so totally fine with it. I'm one of those people. I mean, whether this is a one shot or not, the kind of campaign this is, losing a character is to be expected, and so I'm not like super broke up about it or anything.
Yeah, it's one of those things when you're told flat out have a second character ready, you don't get as attached to the idea of the character,
right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to use my sniper ability, but that's cool.
Sniper ability?
Sniper rifle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had low light goggles, so I was like, oh, if we get ambushed in the tunnel, I have something for that.
I mean, theoretically, when we saw it was opening into a trap, we could have slammed the door and just ran. But we didn't.
Just like, nope.
Yeah.
I owe silver away.
Well, we couldn't ride on the horse in the tunnel, but still.
Yeah, but if we had some rope.
You just had some rope.
Just had some rope.
See, the funny thing is, I almost bought rope. I was looking at it.
Should have bought rope.
Should have bought
rope.
Should have bought that rope.
It's like this whole mission would have been easy mode if we just had rope.
The rope was the key all along.
It's like oh gosh, I don't know if any of you have played the Firefly board game, but there's a really great mechanic when you're going on a mission. You have to flip over a number of mischief cards, and there's two different options that you can do, and usually you have to roll a die or something, but at the bottom of each one there's like an ace in the hole. If you have this thing, you just get to move forward without rolls, and you're just like done. And so this mission was like has two options that we could go for, and then we rolled poorly, but if we just had a rope, it would have just been an ace in the hole and would have just succeeded. So
yeah. Would have just dunked on them for sure.
Yep. Either way, it has its own XCOM feels. Like, all right, we know that we need to make multiple characters, or we could just have the same character stats and just change the name so that we don't have to keep remaking these over and over again and again. That way, we just keep the same sheet and the levels and stuff after each time they die or whatever. So that way,
hide behind the mound of dead bards.
Dead bard. Oh yeah. But yeah, like definitely like awesome XCOM feel. But except it's XCOM with friends instead of by yourself.
I'm Adam Nakata, no relation whatsoever to Michael Nakata.
Oh yeah.
I'm Lava.
I'm Uruk 45.
Oh,
Uruk 45.
You're literally just a clone.
I'm the third cousin twice removed. Third cousin twice removed. I'm terrible. I'm going to hell for that one, folks.
So let's see here. Yeah, so the thing is, I know we didn't describe it. I want to read this comment out from chat, and then tell you why things came down. The tier 5, 6 civilization didn't care about that tier 0, 1 civ. Could have just said, well, if you don't want them, we could, nuke them from orbit. Or how about this? If you don't want to do that, pay us 5 times more than you're asking pay, so we don't nuke these primates. So the thing is, the Golden City consider themselves to be better than the rest of humanity, and violence being aberrant, which is why with 1 million people, their army only has 10,000 people in it. That's really small. They are huge pacifists, and I mean, they literally deployed a holographic illusion to draw people to a location. That kind of trickery is very much in their smugly superior attitude. The reason they don't want to nuke the planet is because they live on it, and they like living on it. Yeah, the will of the people literally represented that the people did not want this war. And if that had been destroyed, the people would have broken. They would have been like, oh god, we're being completely destroyed by these barbarians. They're so much better than us because there's 99 million of them. Hashtag AP freakout. Sometimes it does take a little bit of contrivance to have a war here, but this is very much the Roark's drift fighting Zulus with repeating rifles while they throw spears at you. Like, we literally had dudes with lances on the back of horses fighting.
Fighting a robotic dog with a plasma weapon.
I mean, it was a robotic centaur. This thing was... I mean, if I describe it as dog size, that's because the Boston Dynamics thing looks like a dog, but it's literally like 6.5 feet tall. I mean, Fido was big. Fido was... You could have ridden Fido like a horse.
Well, if I'd known that,
you would have ridden Fido into combat.
You still don't have any pilot ground. You wouldn't have. You just fall off.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
Well, that wouldn't count. That wouldn't count as a space.
Oh no, vehicle? You don't need. I mean, Fido will let you ride him probably. I mean, it's a vehicle, right?
Like vehicle space, right?
No, you don't need to pilot Fido. Fido pilots himself.
You just got to stay on the back, though. That's
yeah. All you
literally
have to do is hold yourself up and fire a weapon. No, I mean, like, the horse. We'll get to it if you want to ride Fido next time.
I want silver back.
Kinda, yeah.
I think Silver is probably going to be the name of their centaur bot in the next one shot on Thursday. It's going to be a silver painted war bot as well.
Nice.
Silver camo, though.
Yeah.
Just name it Hi-Ho Silver, please.
I just want to step sideways for a second and talk to Rich real quick. Holy shit, dude. This diplomacy game is fucking got insane this turn.
Did it?
Oh my god. Did you not see? Austria went from having 4 provinces to having 1. England is about to get so wrecked.
Holy crap.
I know. England is prosecuting a naval battle against Russia, and France is just like, so I heard you like Liverpool. How about we serve French cheese there? How do you feel about Dijon?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be bad.
Man.
This is an amazing opportunity for our community, and we're terrible at this game. Congratulations on taking Triste, by the way. You've successfully completed your first military maneuver.
Yeah, after my first turn being completely invalid.
Well, I mean,
just sat there.
Do you notice Tice sneaking up on you with that fleet? He's literally creeping towards Rome with that thing. I'm like, what's he doing, man?
I see him.
What's he doing?
I see him.
You think it's real for APGamingREAL?
APGamingREAL, indeed.
It's real.
Any closing thoughts? Anything else we could do to improve upon this particular one shot for the future? And how would you... Here's a great question. How would you rate this against Spreadsheets Without Numbers? Which one to you was more fun?
I mean, personally, I like Spreadsheets Without Numbers, but this was a lot of fun as well.
Okay.
This is a lot more fun than the spreadsheets.
I would tend to agree. I like the idea of this one because it it scratches the different types of itches that people have with role playing games. I mean, some people really like the the planning and the diplomacy and things like that. But this institutes kind of required combat, so you get those people that just love rolling the dice too.
I mean, it's definitely fun to have that. You're gonna get in there and kill stuff without a huge amount of moral ambiguity. But I really liked the thinking about what you wanted to trade and where to take it, but also the randomness of what happens to be available at where you're at. Like, it was much more strategic in that way, which I enjoyed. Even though we really, really, really rolled terribly on that jump. So bad.
Again, that was me. I blew up the ship.
It's your fault. You're just bad at role-playing games, Sid. I don't know why. You just
I put the spot where we needed to be. It could have gone farther worse, but yeah. Well, besides the factor, like the whole cause and effect from both games, it's whatever we're trading. So it's like with the trading game, it's like we're either making someone's life better or for worse. And on that, we owe money to somebody, so that can have like mini shenanigans. With the spreadsheet ones, there wasn't a lot of shenanigans to go with it. It was just some small events, some small dialogue, which was cool, all right. And then there was a lot of math to go with the trading, like, okay, get this, get that, and a different amount of currencies to keep track with. I was like, okay, different currencies. My God, trading. So we could have gotten certain.
No, I love that. I love having to keep track of different currencies.
After we played that, I went and watched that anime Spice and Wolf. I'd heard about it before, but my sister was into it, so I assumed it was basically like Sailor Moon. That is some intense economic debate, man.
Really? Now I'm kind of interested in it.
Now you like it?
I know. Listen, I had serious problems with the fact that, like, in the first 10 seconds of it, there's just a naked girl standing around, and I was like, what the fuck? You people trapped me into watching this thing? I'm a goddamn adult.
It is mercantilism.
Yes, it
anime.
is. They go into a very deep discussion eventually about diverse currencies in a region.
Oh, man. Now I want to watch this anime.
It's actually really good.
It's actually really good. Just look past the mercantilism of them selling sex. Well, the sex appeal, whatever.
No, don't look past the mercantilism. Get past the first episode. That's fucking awful. And get to the second episode.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Also, there's a person who transforms into a giant wolf god. And everything else is about selling things. Markets crashing, attempting to do contract negotiation. It reminds me a lot of Malyu, which is a very good, amazing anime about a fantasy world where the Demon King is just like, listen, even if you kill me, Hero of the Light, that's not going to help you. Like, the whole economy of your people is based on this war. And if you kill me and end the war, humanity will be destroyed. Maybe we could stop fighting for 10 seconds and grow potatoes. And the hero's like, what? And she's like, no, wait, really? If we grow potatoes, everything's going to be great. And he's like, I never went to school. You're going to have to explain this to me really slow. And that's the whole anime, is growing potatoes.
Jim in chat actually brings up a good point with the world and the different attack points and everything like that. It might be beneficial to have as a visual aid for the viewers to be like, here's the different districts and control points that you're combating. Here's where was attacked last time and all that, and their different values. So they can kind of get a visual aspect to help draw them in. It's like, and maybe, strategically lay things out, like maybe some areas can't be attacked until this point is controlled or something like that.
Interesting.
Right. I wanted to add on to that. The thing is, with the spreadsheets game, that also had its good points. And of course, I am a man of action. I like the action more. And this one, the thing is, both the games are polar opposites of each other. The good thing about the spreadsheets is you have so much detail that people can follow on what the hell is going on, what planets and what goods and what we're trying to do and the amount of currency. With this is, again, the more abstract, yet involving that spreadsheet there and pulling into this, you can add in like, okay, these are the locations. This is where it's at. Again, the physical representation, again, agreeing and concurring together with Sid. To improve more on the spreadsheet is, I would say, a lot more meaty events. Because remember, like you yourself said this, AP, like
I was
There were some
just testing the spreadsheets and trying to do that. And in this
Yeah,
case,
because it was intentionally in that one shot, like skipping over a bunch of role playing in order to get to the meat and potatoes. As a callback potatoes.
All about them taters. But yeah, I mean, basically, literally, like both of them, just like put them together, and crack the egg, make the omelet.
I mean, for sure. I might not get it done by Thursday, but I'll try to do a visual representation of the various boons people can call in and how the war is laid out, like where the war points are, what the armies look like. Because, I mean, I can say this army has 5,000 people and this one has 5 million. I feel like having a much, much larger token versus a very small token of this little guy's got a laser rifle and this guy's got an axe, but he's 10 million feet tall.
Yeah, totally.
All right, interesting. Well, if there's no other great words of wisdom, and if you have more words of wisdom, you can always hit me up on Discord or Twitter at APGamingREAL. Let's do some outros. Sid, you are a person who takes shitty game developers to town. Tell me more about this.
Yes, this is a thing that happens over at my channel, youtube.com/SidAlpha, where I do a lot of gaming news. And it seems to be my now more popular series there is called Dirty Devs, where I find shady developers doing shady things and point them out and try to get people to not buy their games and maybe steer them towards developers that are worth your time and money. And I also throw in some reviews and some other stuff into the mix as well. You can go check me out there if you want to find out more. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, all over the place. And yeah, that's about it. Just hit /SidAlpha. You can find me there. I will be back here on Thursday. We're going to try this system out again with some more revamps from Arthur, and it will be even more awesome. Hopefully, next time I'll actually be able to hit the broadside of a barn.
It's going to be on
but
another...
no guarantees.
Probably not.
Another pair of contracts next time. Just to give a little piece of the preview, one of the contracts next time is with a group called the Screaming Void Minds, who are a bunch of psychic cultists who want to unlock a super god alien from a vault.
Interesting. I want to do that one.
Yeah. Let's help those guys.
They're trying to overthrow the government. I mean,
sounds legit.
They believe that this super god alien, super psionic, genetically engineered monster will in fact grant them Jedi-like powers of high technology and advanced gene engineering and stuff like that. I mean, it's been alive for thousands of years, so who knows?
Nice. Also, tomorrow, I'm actually not sure whether it's going to be recorded and posted later or whether it's going to be live, but tomorrow at 11 Pacific, I'm going to be on the Day Zero Update podcast. I'm going to be guesting there. So keep an eye out on my Twitter. If it's live, I'll send you the link. If not, I'll make sure to shoot out the link once it goes up.
All right, cool. Kelsa, what's going on with you?
Hello, everybody. I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet. You can find me here in this time slot. It's usually Winter's Edge, as you may know. Also, earlier in the day, I have 2 other shows. On my channel at 10 a.m. Pacific time, we're playing Love and Banterville, which is a Mobile Frame Zero Firebrand's long-form show. We just had episode 6, but each episode is only about an hour and 15 minutes long, so it's not that hard to catch up. Then we just started a Scum and Villainy campaign over on Toxodramus' channel at 1 p.m. Pacific time. This was our episode 0, creating our characters and stuff. So it was pretty cool. Wednesdays, you can find me over on RP Glory's channel. We are doing a series of one-shots while we switch campaigns. And Wednesday evenings, I'm back on Toxodramus' channel at 5 p.m. Pacific for Longfall, which is an open legend game, where I am an adorable owl cat that is also a cop. Why do you make that face?
Every single time.
Adorable owl cat.
You're a what?
Owl cat. Every time you say it, you're like an owl cat who's also a cop. I just want to punch a monitor. It's like
Look,
listening to tight.
I'm half Mexican and half Ithacan, and I also work for the police force. It's very important. My job is, I just have.
Good job. You do not work for the police force, there.
Yeah, I do.
Welcome to...
I don't know why you can't take me seriously. I have very powerful magics.
Welcome to Wizards of the Coast does Zootopia. Anything else you have going
that's
on?
not wrong. That's all I got going on right now. I've been playing a lot of Dream Daddy, which has been amazing. I'm planning on streaming it once my schedule changes next week, or after next week,
is
I
that
should
game
say.
safe for streaming?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, you
I
see the
mean,
fan art
I haven't even
for-
looked at it, so I don't know.
No, it is. It's I've been playing through it just to double check, but a lot of people have been streaming it as well. It's totally safe. So
Yeah, I've
it's a lot of fun. I I made myself as a gay dad, and I feel pretty proud of that. With my purple hair, my pink glasses, and my cat shirt, because of course I have the
Nice.
cat shirt. Yeah, that's about all I got going on right now. Well, soon, eventually, there's going to be a Burning Wheel game, but that's starting next month.
Apparently, Dream Daddy's gotten so popular that people are making like Dream MILF Simulator fan art, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
What?
All right then.
They also did Dream Kitty, where it's just all a bunch of cats.
Yep, yeah, I saw that too.
It's
Like,
great.
no, we're looking at this from two different locations.
Nope. Nope. Does not compute.
Stuffing, save us.
You're all just too straight. That's what the problem is.
I mean, yes, that is a problem that
Apparently.
I have.
It is a problem. It's a huge problem.
I don't think it's a problem that's going to be
let
fixed
me ask you,
anytime soon
Kelsa,
either.
Is it really a problem to be confident in your sexuality? Like, come on.
I mean,
Come on.
I mean, no. If you're confident in your sexuality and not just overcompensating, it's fine. But I personally think that everyone should be somewhere on the bisexual scale. But
I completely disagree with that, but that's okay.
I mean,
Let's just settle it up no time, guys. You can bash each other in the head like they did to the Jonas Brothers. Oh.
speaking of the Jonas Brothers, I want to say every time we play this game, all I can think about is Bop now. That
Damn it.
Hanson song every time.
Oh God.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh God. I can't.
Hanson.
I can't believe that was ever a thing.
I like.
Well,
I
Hanson.
thought they were girls
Oh.
at first.
All right.
I really
Solfang,
did.
Save us.
Well
Save us,
then. I am Solfang. I'm a streamer who apparently, according to my community, is insane because I stream every day. I've done it for about 4 years. I'm a variety streamer, though the things that I like to do on the weekend is usually like some RPGs, some D&D stuff that I do like a live stream or a live play by post. I'm starting to do my own like offline like play by posts on Discord, so I'm learning a few things. It seems very interesting because a lot of people have been wanting more. So I'm a DM, but also a player at times for the peeps. I must run D&D 5e. So there's that. I homebrew a bunch of things and some SWN. Though hopefully one day I will be able to run a Warhammer 40k Deathwatch game again. That game went on a hiatus, sadly. But hey, I know that look with the Warhammer 40k system, it's not always the greatest, but some funny stuff happens.
Oh,
That's
okay. Let me tell
And
you.
I can agree with you on that one. It's definitely not the greatest. But
Rich-
some funny stuff does happen.
Rich is a competent average engine seer for the Adeptus Mechanicus, and failed to fix a elevator 3 times in a row.
God.
Wasn't even that hard of a roll. He had like a 70% chance of making it, and he critically failed and almost got his head chopped off
Well,
by the elevator. Like, no matter how good you think that game is, the rolling system is so bizarre.
No, it would have. I had to burn one of my fate points to re-roll
Right,
it.
yeah.
trust me, I
Otherwise
know
it
about
would've
them
killed
fate
me.
points, man. You got to use those to stay alive and then some. Other than that, I've been playing Pyre. The soundtrack for that is amazing. It's the same people who made Bastion and Transistor.
Ooh, that's
Um,
okay. I didn't know anything about
I
Pyre,
didn't
but now
realize
wonder.
that.
Yep.
It
I had
is-
no idea.
And I thought it was like, yeah, action, killing stuff. I was like, this is not what I expected, but this is actually pretty addicting and fun.
Is there
for
a
some
really
reason.
dank narrator like in Bastion and Transistor?
Yeah, except he's snarky. He's like, oh, what are
I
you, a
mean,
fool?
the narrator in Transistor was pretty fucking snarky.
Like, this one is like, he's insulting you straight up.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
he's
my
that
god.
kind of guy.
Did any of you play like way back? Darkened Sky?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. I love that game, and the narrator is like your imp companion, and he is super snarky and is always the best. But it's the Skittles game. It's literally you get your magic from actual Skittles, and it is it was an advertisement from the M&M Corpus. Fucking crazy. From but that game was amazing. But I played it on the Dreamcast. That tells you how old this is.
Dreamcast.
Wow.
Dreamcast, everybody.
I still have one in House of the Dead guns too.
Let me tell you about
really?
this virtual.
I think
Yeah,
we
I just have this.
I'm pretty sure my lady has her Dreamcast still out in the garage, but it hasn't been set up in years.
Oh, moving on. But I went to a crazy tangent there. I'm sorry. So basically, what I'd like to do with some of my games, I like to use it as a therapeutic thing. Sometimes the stream itself is therapeutic. So I use RPGs and D&D to help people break out of social awkwardness, help them with paranoia, depression, and many other anxieties. And together with my community, we keep moving forward with that because sometimes some people just need a good hello or a good night. But RPGs is a good way for an escapism. Not only that, after or during the RPGs or before that, I want to make sure that people can move on as human beings, or at least with D&D, try to beat common sense into them, especially with roleplay. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe, sometimes. Sure. But yeah, that's me.
All right. I'm Arthur Perkins. I stream most every night here for the last 4 years. I run role-playing games, and apparently I'm now a full-time Fortnite streamer as well.
I love that game.
I'm terrible at everything I do, and I'm even worse at streaming. And apparently I'm easily deceived. If you enjoy watching this show, be back on... Geez, what do I have going on this week? Probably I have a show on... Oh, yeah, I've got the Game of Thrones thing on Monday. Tuesday. We've got the Game of Thrones House War, which is me trying yet another new system. We'll be playing a Song of Ice and Fire RPG. But instead of playing characters, we'll be playing different houses and the overarching abstract battle between them. It'll be kind of like this, actually. We'll be like, I'm going to move my maester to the lumber hall to see if I can purchase more lumber in order to, have some lumber stockpiles to get through the winter. And someone else will be like, oh yeah, well, I'm moving my noble heir there. And then we'll have a scene with the lumberyard guy, the maester, and the noble heir, and see who ends up getting the lumber contract and who ends up stabbed in the back, literally.
Probably literally.
Probably. And someone will have sex at some point.
Probably. Who's on that show?
Relative.
I mean, Lexi told me she was going to slut her way across Westeros, so...
That's
pretty explicit. I was like, I'm shocked. I guess I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
Seems like a really good way to it seems like a
win.
solid tactic.
Yeah, actually
solid
seduction
tactic.
is a very powerful negotiation tactic in A Song of Ice and Fire. They have a weird social combat system, but seduction absolutely has a part in it, which doesn't surprise me given the show.
Oh yeah.
The cast is Pondo, Lexi, and Virgil, Zircon 5.
Oh,
nice.
Yep, I've been trying to get him back on the show for a while, and now we've got him. Aristotle will be live drawing art.
Oh my gosh,
during
awesome.
the stream, on screen for us, so you get to see him make art. He's super worried because there's going to be so many characters involved. So my conversation with Aristotle went like this.
He's going to have to draw a lewd scene.
No. Oh, wow. For Arrow, that's no problem.
Yeah, that's no problem at all.
Arrow probably be like... Arrow draws lewd scenes without me asking for them. He's literally just like, well, actually, what if they were kissing? And I was like, that didn't happen like that. And he's like, maybe it did.
Just leave it. Come on, just leave it. Yeah.
Yeah. Arrow asked me to start doing more than... So when I started on the tabletop, it was a one-on-one stream so that he could draw the characters in the scenes, and he was like, why don't you bring more people on so I could draw 3 or 4 characters at the same time? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to jump in. We're going to draw like 20 characters at the same time. And he's like, you're a madman. You're a madman, Arthur. You can't do this to me.
So he's taking on the challenge. Challenge accepted.
He's taking on the challenge. We'll see if this is intelligent. Boy. Could be a terrible idea. Lord Tithus and Crust kissing. I mean, I feel like that's a fan art that I'm going to get commissioned now.
Why?
Why
what?
not?
Why?
I mean, fan favorite right there.
My brain, no, okay, I'm retiring from Windows Edge. I'm going to Star Wars.
I mean, I don't think you've seen some of the secret Star Wars art so far.
I've seen some of that.
Okay, so Sid might remember, but I don't think Sawfang we'd even met at that point. Cottontailed in the original tavern drew like 20 pieces of ship fan art that was like every relationship not only that existed but could possibly have existed.
Yeah.
She had like dragons kissing people, every possible character ship combination was kissing.
I really love that little project that she did.
I thought that was
amazing.
Awesome.
Where my
because she was just petering out on it when I joined, and then like I went back and I found all the previous art, and I was like, man, this has characters that have left play my post. I don't even know them.
It's true,
but
you can see them sometimes in the fan art roll.
Yeah, I can.
We salute
exactly.
their fallen bodies. They all died in the war, except for those that died before it. That's it.
Hey, Rex is still alive.
I mean, alive is a generous term. You technically don't have blood.
He still exists.
Yes, that is a more correct term. In the same way a golf club exists.
Wow.
He's an iron golem.
I don't think Arthur thinks that an AI can have a soul.
You're not an AI.
Same principle.
You're a completely natural intelligence.
So I suppose you're saying that Lord Tithus doesn't have a soul either.
I mean, Lord Tithus has more than one soul. That's the problem.
Yeah, we already discussed this.
That's me. If you enjoy watching me getting hazed by my cast members, stick around and follow APGamingREAL. We'll be back next week for more Winner's Edge, probably.
We only do it out of love.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Heart attack.
Have a good night, everybody. I'll pass you off to somebody else. Thanks for coming out.
Bye.